YouTubers, my name's Matt. Today we're going to be going over my survival kit. Now, everybody's seen survival videos on YouTube and the different varieties of survival kits. Um, I've gone on several extensive trips into the bush, a couple days, a couple weeks, a couple months. My next mission is to do a year. And this is everything I'm going to bring with you, or bring with me, and you. And I'm going to go over everything in each individual package, because you'll notice there's all sorts of different containers, and everything has its own purpose. So I'm going to go over everything with you, and we'll be back in a minute, and we'll get started. Alrighty, we're back. We're going to start off with the most important. Of course, the good Word of God, Holy Bible. That always comes with me on every trip I go on. It's always nice to have a little faith. This is my baby book that my mom started when I was born. This has all my personal identification and everything, photos and everything, so that way people can identify who I am in case, the worst happens. This is an extra set of clothes. It's just, pants, socks, and a t-shirt. These are awesome. These are those water shoes. They're just like shoes. They got grip on them. They're pretty neat. But, you can get them wet. So that's always a plus. Shoes that you can get wet. This is a sleeping bag wrapped up in a garbage bag, so that way it stays nice and dry. And then I got this survival reflective tent. That's just, for super emergency. And then for my own amusement, I bought these here survival tips playing cards. They're actual, regular playing cards, poker cards. But they've got survival tips on them. I haven't opened them yet, and I'll open them once I get out there. And, knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. The more you know, the better you are. This is my pole. I got the reel off somewhere else. We'll get to it eventually. But this is my little ice fishing pole. But it's just a regular small fishing pole. That's why I grabbed it, because it's small. But it's technically an ice fishing pole. This is one of them super hot seats. You sit on it and it gets warm. And, it's going to be my pillow. And it's nice, keep your butt warm. This. Alright, let's get to this in a second. Alrighty, we're back. In the green bag here, I have an emergency poncho, rain poncho, keep you dry, right? I got some clothespins, because, they can help pinning shit, clothes, and hanging clothes on the line to dry and wash, Hammer. These little shower rings, they're just shower rings, but you know what? I feel like they're going to be handy in holding up logs and stuff for me. So I grabbed them. Of course, I got a lighter. 100 feet of nylon jute twine. About 100 feet of metal wire for snaring or binding. Two-sided tape, just because, why not? It might come in handy for something. It's really, really tacky. A handful of paracord bracelets. Each one of them has I think it's 55 feet. And I got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 of them. So, it's a couple 100 feet. 440. Not 550, but still good. And that's basically my shelter building supplies, is what that is. This I'm just going to keep out because it doesn't belong. It just doesn't belong. That's basically my shelter building supplies. And that all goes in the green bag. Next, we'll open up the orange bag. Alrighty, in the orange bag, that's pretty much my lighting system. Everything I'm going to do for lights. This is cool. I got this at the Dollar Tree. It's a nice little knick-knack. Pull the chain, it lights up. Pull the chain, turns off. Lights up, turns off. Just a light bulb for $1. Genius. Takes 3 AAA batteries though. It's kind of lame. This thing's bright as the sun. Oh my god. Super bright. And it's got magnets and sticky tacks and a hanger. See the hanger? Or that hanger. That's got a hanger on it. 2 magnets. Sticky tacks. That's pretty cool. Extra batteries. Headlamp. It's pretty neat. It's got red light, and which is awesome because I have an infrared camera also, and this helps illuminate everything up for the infrared camera, and lets me see things better. So that's pretty neat. It's got regular, and then dimmer, and then super bright, and then pulse and off. This thing I got off a gun. I'm actually gonna put it on the dog when it's nighttime and we're out doing stuff. I'm gonna put it right around his collar. And it'll light up so that way I can see him. So it's like a headlamp for the dog. And then I got a bunch of tea lights. 32 of them. And then I also have here this. This thing's cool because I'll show you why. Hang on. Show you why this is cool. Alright, this is cool because this comes out, this holds the batteries, and then I can put these inside of it. The D's. So I put the D's inside instead of this, and it lasts a whole lot longer and is a lot brighter. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still good and bright with this and the 3 AA's, but it is so much brighter with the D's. So much better with the D's. Sounds kind of perversial. I think this goes like... I don't know. It tells me, but I'm too stupid. Yep. That was right. Come on. Can't get it in the hole. Trying to film and do stuff one-handed. I'm new to the whole YouTube thing. These guys that have been doing this stuff for years are pros. I'm not a pro. I'm not a pro at anything I do. Just an amateur at many things. Or something. Somebody somewhere is famous at something like that. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So that's my lighting system. Okay, so I got me a lantern. It's got different, settings. Light switch, light bulb, batteries, headlamps, tea lights. And that's my lighting system. Mind you guys, this is for a year. I mean, I know some of you guys are being very picky, and I'm sure you got your own opinion saying this and that and whatever about what I've got and what I'm bringing. But I've been there and I've done it. I know, I've brought stuff before and I didn't use it and I didn't need it, and then there was stuff I wish I had that I didn't have, so I'm going based off of that now. So I'm going off of past experience and past mistakes. So don't be so quick to judge until you try it. Next we're gonna open up this blue bag and my fishing trapping supplies. And we're back. Alright, so in the blue bag here, this has my Sawyer Mini water filter straw. This is really cool. It does 100,000 gallons, which is awesome. Shout out to Walmart. You just pop it on a bottle and you go. It filters your water. Got to purge, because you got to purge it and clean it every once in a while. The opposite, pump the water in the opposite direction that it normally flows out of when you drink it. The instructions, as my dad would say, the destructions are all right there on the bag. Tells you how to do it. It's pretty neat. Great thing to have. And then on top of that, for whatever reason, I got water purification tablets, got the iodine, and then the tablet you put in after to get rid of the iodine taste. And then I got my magnesium flint fire starter. Flint and steel magnesium. And this is awesome. And that's, in case I got to boil water, for whatever. I got a definite way to start a fire. Just about every pack I have has different means of starting a fire. Everything. Everything has fire. Except for maybe this. This here's cool. It's I forget how many gallons of bag of it is, but I'm not opening it up because it's a pain in the ass to wrap back up so tight. But it's a solar powered shower. You just fill it with water, lay it in the sun because it's all black. The sun beats down on it, makes the water hot. Like we're talking like 190 degrees hot. Like that's good shower temperature.